Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Let It Rip Sports Show. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning the championship last night against Cleveland in Game 6 in Cleveland. This was a complete team effort because Stephen Curry, let's start with him, great game, great game. He was demoralizing, especially with his timely threes and his clutch free throws at the end of the game. He was also a great passer, getting people like Harrison Barnes and Draymond Green open looks. Speaking of Draymond Green, congratulations for finally listening to my videos. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. You played the game. You didn't get caught up in the refs and arguing with them after every call that went against you and your team. And guess what happened when you did that? You got yourself a triple-double, good sir. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you for listening. Now, let's give somebody else some credit. Shaun Livingston, who I thought was a major X factor in this game because he allowed them to have flexibility and be somewhat of a positionless team. Shaun Livingston is 6'7", 6'8", can handle the ball, and he has great court vision. I thought he allowed Stephen Curry to, one, get rest, and he allowed Stephen Curry not to be the primary ball handler, which allowed him to run off screens and get open looks. Also, another person who I got to give Steve Kerr credit for putting this man into the lineup because he was full of energy and he was full of impact plays. Azili, way to ball out in a closeout game. Way to ball out. You counteracted mostly throughout the game Tristan Thompson and Mozgov. You were great against the boards. You were defensive presence, and you had your putbacks. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. I'm expecting big things next year when you further develop your offensive game. Another player who I got to give tremendous respect to, Andre Iguodala. That man should be a poster boy for how you win championships because I've never seen a guy who, in my time, who has been a habitual starter for most of his career, or all of his career, and sat back and say, you know what? I'll be the bench guy. I'm not going to be the number 2 scorer. I'm not going to be the number 3 scorer. I'll be the bench player, and I'll sit there. When I get on the court, I will give you hard minutes of defense, and I'll get you timely buckets. That's a huge blow to one's pride. But he swallowed his pride, and guess what? He has a championship ring, and he has the MVP. And that's huge considering the fact that most days everybody wants to be, okay, am I Batman or am I Robin? This man said, I'll be Alfred and I'll win championships. That's huge nowadays because I'll give you an example. Starbury. This man had KG. He saw KG getting paid. And he saw KG being the head guy. This man said, well, I don't want to be number 2. I don't want to be Robin. I'll go somewhere else. Now he's playing in China with no championship rings. Andre Iguodala has an MVP and a championship ring. Now, also, kudos to the NBA for getting the MVP award right. Honestly, it should have gone to LeBron James just for what he did. He was masterful, almost averaging 40 points, almost averaging a triple-double. But let's be real. They probably asked LeBron James after the game ended, say, hey, do you want this trophy? LeBron's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that to me. So they got it right in all retrospect because Andre Iguodala deserved that for what he was able to do against LeBron James. Now, don't get me wrong. He didn't shut down LeBron James, but what he was able to do against a possessed LeBron James when I believe LeBron James is taller and weighs more, significantly more. And to do what he did against him, a possessed LeBron James, that's impressive. That's impressive. So congratulations to Iggy, man. Well done, man. Well done. Now, let's get to the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James, no one can flame you. No one can say anything about you in this series because you literally and figuratively put the team on your back. You almost average a triple-double, almost average 40 points. Nobody can say you're not dominant. Nobody can say that you weren't clutch because honestly, this team should have gotten swept. Should have gotten swept. No Kyrie Irving, no Verjao, no Kevin Love. All you had is Tristan Thompson, who got 15 points. Mozgov got 17 points. Shumpert was basically non-existent. Dellavedova, 1 point. 1 point. 1 point in the closeout game, mind you. 1 point. And another point is I want to make before I go into a guy who deserves to be flamed is how many points did Mozgov get and Tristan Thompson get in the second half? Yeah, it looks good on stat sheet that they got 17 points and 15 points. But what were they doing in the second half? Okay, thank you. And finally, J.R. Smith. Bro, you pick the very end of the game to start playing? What is wrong with you? Why couldn't you do this in the first half or even for the full second half? Why do you wait to hit buckets literally under 90 seconds in the game left? You're better than that, JR. At least I thought you were better than that, but apparently you're not. I mean, what did you finally take? No-dos? Was that what you did? You said, okay, all right, I'm awake now. I'm here. NBA Finals. Thank you. Come on, bro. Really? I mean, I've never met a guy who has so much talent and is still so inconsistent. And because you can't say this is only the first time it's happened. It's happened in New York, and it's happened when he was in Denver. This man has all the talent to be a productive player. I would say even an all-star. Now, he's just a mediocre player. Mediocre player. Honestly, I don't know if you should be back with Cleveland. You and Shumpert, because non-existent. Non-existent. And they needed you. You virtually had a green light, and you couldn't show up. But you got a name like J.R. Swoosh. Really, bro? Really, bro? So back to you, LeBron James. You know what your theme song should be for this offseason?
I try so hard, can't seem to get away from misery. Man, I try.
Because you tried so hard. Nobody can say you didn't. You did all you could do. In my eyes, most dominant player today, and I would argue that you're the most dominant player ever. And some people are going to bring up Jordan. But mind you, before Jordan had Pippen, he did score 61 points, but he got swept against the Boston Celtics. Swept. He didn't even win a game. LeBron James got you 2 games. Forced a game 6. I rest my case. Now, LeBron James, don't feel bad because next year things are going to be different. If Kevin Love can come back healthy, and if Kyrie Irving can come back healthy, and Varejao can come back healthy, that's a deep squad. Now you gotta get some other pieces. You gotta change out Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith, but that's a formality at this point. But if you get those guys to come back, and you go against this Warriors team, I believe that's going 7 games, and I don't know who's going to win. But I guarantee you it won't be like this series where everybody knows Golden State is going to win. So don't worry. Ice up. Do your stretches, go on vacation. Go to the Caribbean. Find out where Captain Jack Sparrow is. Drink some rum. Come back. You'll be fine next year. You'll be fine. You'll be there. You'll be there. Thank you again for watching my video, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. You guys deserved it. You guys have sucked for a very long time, but now you guys seem to be a perennial contender. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and write suggestions and or comments about this video. As always, until next time, I'm Eldridge Bell II.